Am I the a-hole for exposing my ex to his mother about our kids? I'm divorced from my ex Thomas after 30 years. We settled everything with a lawyer until he said he wanted no part in our kids' lives, 5M and 12F. I didn't argue since I know what it's like to have a parent who doesn't want you. I asked what he wanted me to tell the kids, and he just said, whatever you think is best. I don't care. I don't want to parent anymore. Everything was in agreement and signed with no fuss. A few weeks later, I got a call from my ex-mother-in-law asking if we could meet each other. When I came over, she broke down crying and begging to let my ex see his kids again. I was confused about what she meant because not once did he contact me after meeting the lawyer. She went on about how my ex said he really missed them and that I was just a petty bitch for taking full custody. Also, that he was crying for days about it. I told her my version of events and she called it BS, saying her son wouldn't lie like that, especially not about his kids. Then I decided to call him in front of her. He didn't know she and I were meeting that day. I said, hey, 5M has a soccer game in a few days, which he did, and I was wondering if you wanted to go. I know he'd really love it and be happy to see you. He instantly said, no, I already said I'm not doing this anymore. I raised my voice a bit saying, well, what about holidays and birthdays because we never discussed any of it and your family might want to see them. He just said, my family already thinks the kids aren't mine anyways, so it doesn't matter. I asked, well, how do you think this is going to affect Denise, his mom? She is over the moon about them. He just said, she loves me more than the kids, so I doubt this will be an issue for her. After a bit more talking, we finally hung up. Ex-Mill was straight-faced and nodded at everything that just happened, saying, okay. She asked me to leave and said we would be in touch. Later that day, I got a call from my ex blaming me for him getting kicked out of his mom's house and possibly being taken off her will. He also said that none of his family members will talk to him because of what Ex-Mill heard. He threw a lot of insults at me before I hung up, and now he and his mates keep calling and texting me. My friend is saying I shouldn't have said anything in the first place and I ruined his life.